In this video, we're staying at the Gold Coast here in Las Vegas, next on Jaycation. Hey, what's up, Jaycationers? Welcome back to another video here in the Las Vegas series. In this video, we are actually covering a hotel just a mile off the strip that I've never covered before, and that is Gold Coast. Now, the actual Gold Coast is in Australia. It is a wild strip of beach, crazy waves, crazy animals in the ocean, but they have casinos and it's a surfer paradise. I went there back in 2015 on one of my original Jaycation videos, and I had a great time. Well, this Gold Coast has been here since 1986. It's been a location for family reunions for the Manicuses, as well as a place you can go to for late night Chinese food. Pong is amazing. They have a noodle shop here and a cornerstone bistro that has $13.99 specials. I'm going to show you one of their deluxe king rooms. They did an amazing remodel, and I'm excited to show you that. They have awesome gambling, a little bit looser slots since you're off the strip, a nice table area, and more dining options. They even have a pool and fitness center. So let's check it out, the Gold Coast in 2026 here in Las Vegas. Just made it to the Gold Coast, parked in the garage. They do have a little bit of outdoor parking. That's where I've parked in the past, but it is free parking. You're far enough away from the strip. Right across the street is the Palms, Las Vegas, and Rio is also across the street. We're gonna check in, it's about 1:30. Let's see if we could do it. And here's a little view of one of the buildings, and then the parking garage right here. I've only eaten at Pong and come here for the Manicus reunion years ago, but they have Steak and Shake, Tacos El Pastor, and a bowling snack bar. This is a Boyd reward spot, so it is Raider Nation. Gold Coast, just win, baby. Uh-oh, the TV's not working. And right now it is halftime of the AFC Championship. I ended up picking the Donkeys. It's 7-7. Stidham is not looking that good. I ain't gonna lie. Hotel registration to the right. All right, let's see. We got the waiting room here and then registration. We're able to check in at 1:30. Tons of slots over here. There is a Subway right by registration, and there is Buddha. Ooh, we can rub the lucky Buddha. Uh-oh, second half has already started. Rub lucky Buddha. They do have a Cornerstone Cafe and Classic American Steakhouse. Cafe specials, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. $13.99 each with a Boyd Rewards card, so sign up for that. Deuces Wild. Eggs, pancakes, bacon, burger, fries, and then dinner is spaghetti meatballs. Elevator bay is 4. We're on the 8th floor, 820. Hallway is nice and bright. I like it. This AFC Championship game turned for the craziest with the snow just coming down. I would win with this being the final score. If the Patriots extended their lead, I'd lose. Hell yeah. Just kneel on that sucker, baby. Let's go! Even the hallway carpet, gray, cream, and blues is really nice. And they even replaced all the wallpaper, and there's even some wood paneling where the room numbers are. I like it. And then there's a ice machine, as well as your snacks and drinks. And then this is the elevator well, 4 elevators, and it's overlooking Palms. Palms is just right across the street, as you guys can see. Oh, hot dogs for $3 over here, and nachos too. And we are here at the sports book. I'm gonna do some hedging now. Looks like they got nachos and cheese for $4. Tacos, 3 tacos for $4. Gumbo for $6 a bowl. Pulled pork sandwiches $5. Oh wow, that's good cheap eats. So their parking structure is 3 levels. I parked down in the medium covered level because it's winter, and it overlooks the strip actually if you're up on the rooftop. There's the hotel building and then the walking bridge we just went through, and I parked here on level 2. Between the parking lot and the casino is your valet and drop-off area where the taxi cabs will pick you up. And honestly, the top floor of this parking garage is nice because you can see a full view of the Las Vegas Strip. One place I forgot to mention they were building on the side of the casino was Charter Modern 75 Kitchen, coming soon.
12 o'clock midnight.
Across from registration is the gifts and liquor shop, so you can get some Gold Coast gear. Man, too many slot machines over here. You also got Java Vegas here. If you want to grab some coffee. Coffee and a glazed donut, $5.99 special. Not a donut person in the morning though. Huge casino bar with video poker and some slot machines over here. TVs. There's the Boyd Rewards as well as the Noodle Exchange. And there it is, open till 3 a.m. Ping Pang Pong, the Chinese kitchen. That's where we're gonna go for late night eats. So it's late night. We just got back from Park MGM. Watched the Zayn Malik concert. Pretty cool concert. I knew only about like 3 songs. There's Steak and Shake, which is closed this time of night. Tacos al Pastor. Tacos el Pastor, I'm sorry. This is like their mini food court. And then they also have some seating over this way. This place right here is called Cornerstone Classic American Steakhouse. That's where you get your breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. And then they have the Red Zone Sports Bar over here. And they do have red lights and TVs all over here. And a lot of different liquor. So many slot machines all over the place. This is the escalators to the Bingo Room in California Ballrooms. About 12 years ago, we had a Manicus family reunion here. Distant family. Their last names weren't even like spelled our same way. It was just like Q-U-I-Z, Q-U-E-Z. Like, that's not a family reunion. It has to be spelled Q-U-I-S. Over by Ping Pang Pong is the bowling arcade. Let's go up there and see if it's still open this time of night. Party Central Angry Birds Bowling. What? Looks like they are still open on Sunday. It's open till midnight and it's not even 11 at night yet. And they do have a bowling snack bar. Wings is 8 pieces for $15.99. Tendies $15.99 for 6 pieces. Burgers, cheeseburgers $10.99. Personal cheese is about $10.99 for an 8-inch. Breakfast sandwiches are $7.99. Prices are not bad. Domestic beers are $6. Imports are $7. And wow, all these people here on a Sunday getting their bowling on. You got an arcade over this way. Some crane games, racing games, some gachupan, air hockey, basketball, vending machines over here. This is a huge Gold Coast bowling alley here. People having fun on a Sunday night. Socks and stuff, vending machine, then you got your K&K bowling services, and then a lounge over here. We gotta show you guys the bowling bar, even though it's currently closed. Take a little peek at that. You got your candy section here. Various bowling clubs like UNLV Bowling Club. They do have lockers over here to store your stuff while you're playing. And it is late night, so the snack bar is closed. But yeah, there's your tour of the bowling alley here at Gold Coast. Let's see that Ping Pang Pong. Ping Pang Pong is pretty cracking. They have VIP lines, to-go lines, pickup lines. Here's the front. You are also greeted with some food dogs. Let's go get some dinner. Just got sat down here. It is around 11 at night. They have a huge menu. Soups, starters, Cantonese barbecue, meat, poultry, fish and shellfish, tofu and vegetables, rice, noodles, live seafood at market price, and provincial favorites, as well as a dinner dim sum, desserts, fruit tea, cold press, soft drinks, and beer and wine. We had to get the Asahi. So if you're by yourself, you're probably better off getting the dinner dim sum menu. Everything is practically $6.99. But if you do end up getting soup, they range from $15.95 to $23.95, and everything else is huge portions. So it's meant to be with a group. Yeah, dim sum is for if you're like by yourself. So I got 2 things plus the Asahi, so cheers. Nice cold Asahi at 11 at night. Late night dinner is served. I got the shumai, there's 4 pieces, as well as the steamed barbecue pork bao. We're gonna try the shumai. Look at that baby. Look at that orangeness on top. I also asked for the chili flakes as well as soy sauce. Let's mix the chili flakes with the soy sauce. Get a little mix of that. So like I said, the dim sum menu is probably your best value, $6.99 each thing. I might even get one more thing. We'll see how full I am. Hot. That shumai is on point. I can see why this place is super popular. Now let's try out the baked barbecue pork bun. Look at that baby open up. Looking like a flower. That is some flavorful pork. Nice sticky bun. That is fantastic. Very salty too. Not super hot, but fire. Cool it off with some asahi, and if you're feeling risky, get some sake. So I've actually been here once before, and their hot and sour soup, I could also say, is amazing. The duck that they have here, fantastic. They even have desserts like creme brulee and the egg custard, the Macanese egg custard, 2 pieces, but they only serve the Macanese egg custard on the weekends. $6.99, not bad. I'm filling up. I don't think I could handle dessert. This place though, Ping Pang Pong, thumbs up. Take a look at the Lucky Buddha over here at Ping Pang Pong. Really cool decor. Great meal. Over this way, they do have their sports book, smaller and larger TVs, as well as the table games here in this center area. There's also the Arizona and Nevada ballrooms up these escalators by the table games. And then it looks like they got Baccarat going on here at night. We also got the cashier's cage over here as you walk on to the corner. And they do have a security check for the hotel room, so you have to scan your key. Of course, we gotta show you Gold Coast at night. There is the Rio in the distance and the Las Vegas Strip City Center. And then you also have the Palms right over here. And there is a mini garage on the other side. Across the street is Wahoo's fish taco spot. And this is the casino entrance. I am beat from a long day of filming, so we are gonna go to bed. Good night, Jaycation Nation. We'll see you tomorrow for the room tour and the pool tour.
Tomorrow for sure.
Before I give you the room tour, let's check out the fitness center as well as their pool, which still may be closed down seasonally. Well, it looks like Ping Pang Pong has won Best Dim Sum and Best Chinese Food. So Best of Vegas has awarded this property and restaurant. Right outside the elevator bay is this corridor, outdoor corridor, where you'll get to the pool as well as the fitness center. Look, they even have some like Spanish Andalusian looking tiling here, and they do have a dog area, small dog area here. This is the pool right here. They have a jacuzzi as well as a regular pool, some day beds, and it's just caged around this area. Not bad. There's also a splash bar here that's open during the summer. And then they also have another entrance to the casino from here. And right past the pool is where the fitness center is. The security guard told me I need to go around it and find the entrance. It's very end, but there you go, pool and fitness center. Registered hotel guests only, under 18 must be accompanied by a guardian. You do need your room key. Funny, I'm actually watching Pat McAfee show up in my room, and it's on here in the fitness center. There is one elliptical and, oh no, there's 1, 2, 3 ellipticals, 2 treadmills, and they have a quad of machines over here. Your towels as well as waters. There is one bench with a mirror. Acknowledge your Vegas chief. And then you also have free weights over here, up to 50 pounds. Nice array of that. And then another bench. Oh no, there's 3 treadmills. And then you got one stationary bike over here in the very corner. That is actually pretty good. For the free weights and the treadmills, all you need. And then there's a few blue mats over there too for you to stretch with. A nice view of the swimming pool, the entrance to the casino, and then the building. And then I believe there are some rooms that have balconies. All right, Gold Coast, I see ya. They even have a few umbrellas and chairs over here with tables so you can eat some lunch. We're gonna head upstairs for the room tour. All right, Jaycationers, it is time for that oh so popular room tour. I booked this on a third-party site, and it was just saying that it's a king room, and I got the lowest price possible, and wow, I am amazed. This is just as nice as something like the Durango, in my opinion. The furniture, the carpet is new, the wallpaper is new. When I checked in, I was just, like usual, just super nice to the receptionist. She asked me where I wanted to stay, and I said, as long as it's quiet and comfortable, I am happy. And she said, well, you booked the king room. We'll put you on the 8th floor. So I wasn't expecting anything when I came in here. I thought it would have been like an older type hotel, kind of like the Tuscany, but wow, everything in here is brand new, and I'll show you why this room is pretty impressive. I mean, as you can see, the wallpaper is nice and all the frames are really cool. Let's show you the room tour. Let's start off with the bed. You have 3 long pillows, and it is a huge king bed. Nice gray headstand over here. It's a wooden headstand, and above it is one of those hilly multicolored paintings, reds, whites, and greens. I can't think of the name of what they call this type of painting. It's really nice. You have this grayish arrow patterned wallpaper and then a nice little cover display here for decorations. And then you have 2 bed stands on each side, white granite countertop, 3 drawers on each bed stand, and then this white and gold lamp is super nice. And I'm telling you, this is one of the first times I've seen this. You have an outlet charger on the lamp, a USB 5-volt 2A max charger, as well as a regular USB charger, and that's one on each side. You never see those types of USB chargers, the smaller ones, not the normal ones, but they also have that there as well. On this side, they have your telephone, so you can call down to the front desk or even room service or housekeeping. The door has its double locks, which is a good thing, and we are on a non-smoking floor. It is a Deluxe King room. This is a light switch for one of the lamps over there on the corner. You have 2 really nice paintings of palm trees and the sun or moon. Really cool, gives you like that Gold Coast Aussie vibes. You got like a yellow and green to it. Gold Coast is basically where Brisbane is, and it's one of the most beautiful coasts in the world with the craziest wildlife in the water, and the waves are huge over there. I've been there. It's been on Jaycation back in 2016. I went there February 2016, early Jaycation days. Make sure you check out that video. It was really fun. I do love the wallpaper. It's very nice and classy, and it doesn't look like it's covering up anything. I'm impressed. TV is very impressive. You have the Apps app, HD TV, and it's an LG NanoCell TV, and it's hung nicely.
That's what she said.
It's a non-smoking room, so $250 will be charged for a cleaning fee if you do that. You also got 2 drawers here and a laundry bag, as well as here, you have your Magic Chef refrigerator. Awesome. Refrigerators need to be in rooms. Then you have a really nice black and silver ice bucket with tongs and 4 plastic cups on this leather black tray, white granite countertop, and on this workspace there is a gold and white lamp with a USB-C and USB-A chargers, as well as an outlet. So it has everything you may need for your laptop to charge. And then there's this nice brown and navy blue chair that pulls out here. It looks really comfortable. We'll get some editing done tonight. One more thing on this side of the room, there is a trash can and recycle bin here right in the corner of the drawers. The closet area, you have a huge full-length mirror here, nice and spick and span clean. You open it up, big cubby hole up top. You got the luggage rack and about 8 wooden hangers. No hangers with clips, so you can't do the hanger trick on the curtains. Right in the very bottom is the safe. Then you have an iron, and then the ironing board is hiding right here as well. All right, now this is some nice furniture right here. You got an ivy green leather cushion on this gray seat with a brown leather footrest, and then a metallic coffee table, and then this lamp is what that light switch turns on. You got outlets here, as well as USB outlets, so 2 regular outlets and 2 USB outlets. This is even more modern than some other hotels around the Las Vegas Strip. Definitely more modern than the last hotel I stayed in. Then you have a abstract painting right here with green paint splatter, tall lamp right behind me to illuminate this side of the room. They do have a Honeywell home air conditioning switch here, but it is not active. But I could see that they have an old school heater slash air conditioner right here below, so that might actually be kind of loud. Is it plugged in? It has to be plugged in. We'll see tonight because it's kind of gotten cold and windy here in Vegas, down to like about 33 degrees last night. My view out the window is of North Las Vegas. We're looking directly north. You can kind of see, oh, you could see Palace Station and Circa in the distance, and a little bit of the Strat, and then the rest of North Las Vegas. Welcome to the bathroom area. Now it is a little bit tight quarters here. It almost reminds me of a bathroom at the Plaza Hotel. And you have this gray countertop, plenty of space for your toiletries, a black tissue box there, your hand towel. The blow dryer is hung on the wall, nice rectangular mirror, 1 sink, and a illuminated light up top. Your trash can is down here. Now the tile wasn't replaced. This is probably the older tile, and that's probably the only old thing about this renovated room is the tile right here. So we do have a low to the ground toilet. The toilet paper is right here. Extra toilet paper is on top of the toilet bowl. Your face and hand towels and your regular towels, and then you have a glass partition, floor towel, and then it's a little elevated up, tiled and marble walls. You got the body wash, shampoo and conditioner, regular shower head, and your hot cold lever is right there. And then you have a soap dish for your soap and shampoo, and then a hook here, one switch for that light. As you guys can see, this is actually a really impressive room. I'm gonna flash forward to tomorrow morning to tell you exactly how my complete stay here at the Gold Coast, Las Vegas was. It's a Boyd reward spot and it is super nice to start, so I really like it. And not to mention, they do have this great curtains. Unfortunately, I can't do the trick, but hey, it's still a really nice room. Good morning, Jaycationers. It is the next morning and we are here about to check out of the Gold Coast, and I was thoroughly impressed. This place has been here since 1986. They could have easily let these rooms stay outdated like other places just off of the strip, but no, they put some love and some really good quality, I mean great quality furniture. It almost feels like you're staying at the Durango or Circa. That's how nice of a quality the furniture is here. It's even as nice as like the Silverton Lodge. You're never gonna guess how much I spent on this one night. Super.com. Second time I used it. I used it on my last trip during CES. $15 flat. Now when I got here, I had to pay the $45 resort fee, so that was $60 total, but look what you're getting here in this room. And if you look at the resort fee sign at registration, I had to take a picture of it. That was one of the first times I've seen that they put free parking down there. So they're gonna add every excuse. So they put free parking, use to the gym, in-room safe. I thought the in-room safe is already part of the room rate, but I guess not. Internet, but the internet was really not that great. It was on and off in my room at least. But I do like that they have the Boyd Rewards interface on their TV, and it's a really nice TV. You get HD 4K quality, and I was able to get on YouTube and Netflix and sign into that. So that was another plus. And you have the refrigerator in here. My night's sleep, it was nice. It was pretty quiet. I did hear a little bit of creaks and cracks during the night. I should have had my white noise on, but I just had YouTube running and I was just so tired after Ping Pang Pong that I was just knocked out in bed. But I did like Ping Pang Pong. The dim sum dinner menu, that's hard to say, $6.99 everything, and there's about 7 or 8 different choices for you to make over there. But if you want a full dinner, it's more for groups, families, they have a extensive menu. If you want some $13.99 specials, if you go to that corner bistro or cafe, whatever they call it, they do have those deals for $13.99. But the Gold Coast, thoroughly surprised, way nicer than other resorts that are just off the strip. So thumbs up. I will return. The last time I was here, like I said, was back in 2016, 10 years ago, for the Manicus family reunion, and it was one of the ballrooms here. It was a fun time and got to hang out. Momcation, Dadcation were there, and my Uncle Raleigh and Auntie Lou, they were all there, and we had a great time. Gold Coast, we shall return. And if you guys like this video, let me know down below what other hotels you'd like to see me cover in the future. I know a few of you viewers throughout the last couple years said, why aren't you covering Gold Coast? Well, now I have. And check out Las Vegas 777, let's go. We have a group of Las Vegas lovers, over 5,000 of you, talking about the news and ongoings around town. And it's just a positive and fun community. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 200,000 subscribers, and only about 34% of you are subscribed watching these videos. The other 66% or so are not subscribed, so please do. I know you may not realize if you're subscribed or not, or you don't even have a Google account, but it's as easy as just logging into your Gmail and hitting subscribe. Until the next video, guys, stay traveling in Las Vegas. Let's go!